In this video, we will see how to enter a manual code into wizard generated script. So we have fact which shows voided and posted transactions. We would like to exclude voided transactions to have only posted one. Now this time we are not going to do this in application, but directly in our script. And the script that we are going to filter is load retail sales transaction. It should be connected here. And voila. Now this script, it's a load procedure, has few sections. As you may see, that there are what we call placeholders mark begin of a view select and end of a view select, and actually in between the placeholder wizard will insert the fields that are selected by user interface in VIA4 Dynamics app. So outside of the placeholders we can write any script we want, and it will be kept still working in inserting or deleting facts by wizard. So you see each section of SQL script, this one has a join, begin, end, where condition. Actually we didn't use this as a part of the wizard, and also this part here. Actually everywhere, each script that is generated by VIA4 Dynamics Wizard has a placeholders that are keeping control what is automatically generated and what is outside of this scope, which means we can write the code manually. So we'll just write a simple script here. So this is select statement where we will just make a condition for the entry status. We will write it under the where condition, and we'll just say exclude voided transactions, which means, because this is a where condition already active, we'll just say and void transactions are on status number 1. So this is it. We save it, and when we run the script next time, but for the sake of presentation we will also demonstrate how to add at the same time some additional fields, and we'll see how this will affect and change the script. We'll just open VIA4 Dynamics fact, and just to demonstrate that we can add fields and still keep the manual code. Okay, now in the step 3, selecting fields, let's just select a field that we don't have now. So let's say add a barcode and a counter, and what else do we have? Okay, that's fine. We will create a barcode and a counter as new dimensions, so the script will be generated right. Now let's see. You see, this is the only script that I have here, and it says SQL Management Studio, Server Management Studio says, okay, the file has been modified. Would you like to reload it? Yes, I said yes, of course I want to do. So what I expect that there will be 2 more rows here, and this will be kept. This is part. Voila. So what we have here, we have added a barcode and a counter, These are reddish because they have not been deployed on a create script, create table, but we have kept this here. So this is a very important part because we can, again, in between the placeholder, wizard will take care about the content. Outside of placeholder, we can write any code. What we have to do is just write the code and save, and that's all. Now let's go back to BR4 Dynamics and deploy a solution. Okay, and after deploying process will be done, we will revisit the results. So the cube has processed. Let's refresh data. Okay, great. So the avoided transactions are gone. And what about the barcode? See, barcode is here. See, barcode and counter. Regardless of data, we have demonstrated that this works. Yes, and okay, there is a rule that every script that Wizard generates has a placeholder. So this is, for example, a create table. Okay, we have a create table placeholder. So there is no placeholder in a truncat because the script itself is just truncating. As we have seen, load effect, and let's just have a look into the data warehouse dimension. Let's see this one. So again, it doesn't really matter. So you see, this is a create table. These fields are compulsory, and any other field, because these are part of the primary key, and scripts are here. A view, we can add any scripts either here or here, and the load dimension, also the same parts like this part, load update, load insert, and load insert select. So this is it. This is, I think, really very powerful because it joins the two words, structured user generated wizard script with an unstructured manual written scripts into the same object.